Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we're gonna move on to this next segment. This segment is called Fact Over Feelings. Have you thought about the decisions you want out of your life? In this segment of Fact Over Feelings, we have to ask that question. Have you thought about the things that you want for your life? You know, because a lot of times we make decisions in life based on false perceptions. What false perception that you thought that you wanted out of your life that didn't happen for you? What did you think about when you obtained the thing that you said that you wanted? Alleged. Because I was recently speaking with a friend, and I say this, I'm always going to refer a friend because I'm never going to call nobody out, but it be moments and times in life that you see things happening and you know it relates to every single body, and everybody's going through the same type of situation in life. Because once you really get into understanding and being more aware of things in life, you just see the patterns of when things happen. And once you start realizing the patterns, you start understanding like, well, you made that decision, but you didn't really think about the consequences to it. So when you thought about what you wanted for your life, is this what you foresee? Is this what you thought it was going to be like? You know? And it's like a moment, and it made me think in that moment, it was like, well, have you really thought what you wanted for your life? Have you really sat down, made a plan, and understand what comes with that? And I think we do a lot of times is we just don't really understand the choices of our actions. I think that comes with time, you know. Clearly, I didn't really care about the choices of my actions when I was out drinking and I got a DUI because I was drinking in college. Wasn't really caring about the choices of my actions. Still a lot of things to this day I can sit back and say, maybe I shouldn't do that. Sometimes I might still do it. Choices. So I'm saying that because I'm not above anybody to sit here and say that I don't still be caught up in that moments too, where I'm like, dang, have I really thought about the decisions that you want in your life? Me personally, I've reached a definite decision. Ooh, that sounds good from the book, Think You Grow Rich. But I know I came to a definite decision to finally, like, I got it. You know, like I know what I want out of my life, and I'm just trying to work backwards. And build from a certain point. Okay, I got this point. I need to see what I need to get to this point. And then I just map out each like layers, you know, and once I just, okay, now I gotta go. Now I got another goal, and every single time I'm in a conversations with someone, or every single time it comes up, I'm always able to refer back to the same building blocks, the same plan every single time. That's how I know I have decided what I want out of my life, because the story always lines up. Does your story always line up with what you say? No matter the situations when things change. Because there's been moments where things have changed along with what I thought was going with my life, but the main foundation never changed. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to grow this, I'm going to earn this, I'm going to have this life. The people around me may change, close to me, people passed away. Like, there's a lot of things that happen out of my control, in my control, that you just can't, some things you just can't even, you can't handle it. But does it mess up the foundation? I remember one of my friends, he told me straight up, and it's like these little nuggets along the road people tell you that keep you going, that keeps them going. He was like, you're probably one of the most consistent person I know, because I was with you when you went through a breakup and you was going through it, and you was Like, you had every reason to stop. You didn't have a contract. You was sitting at home. You didn't have no bread. You know what I'm saying? You just broke up with someone that you was really caring for, and you still made sure you post every single day a video, and you made sure you stayed on your grind. You made sure you trained 3-4 times, 3 days, 3 times a day, run it in the morning. If I like, you stuck with the foundation. And that's why Ray said you're talking about, fact over feelings. Like, the facts of what I know that I want out of my life did not allow my feelings to get in the way of that. And that's why we ask these questions like, what are you gonna do, or what is it that you want that will not, like, what's the foundation? What is the foundation of the dreams, of the goals, of the life that you said that you want? What is that foundation? What good fears do you have about building your foundation? Like, what are the good fears? If I build this, what if I can get $100 million? If I build this, I could build this company and I can get $100 million. For someone who has never gotten that, I've never gotten that yet. Yeah, your words are powerful, use them right. So, if I build this to 100 million, like, it's a sensation that's kind of gives you a fear because you've never had that experience before. You don't know what that feels like. So it's almost as like a fear, but it's a good fear to make me work. It's like an anxious. I don't want to really call it a fear, but it's like an anxious that you want, like, what is it going to be like? You're so anxious. That's why I call it a good fear. I think that's what really anxious is, a good fear. For something good to happen, like, what if I actually do this? What if I actually create what I need to create? What if I actually become who I need to become? And what if I actually get the life that I want? What is the foundation to that life that I want, that I'm seeking for, that I'm willing to risk good things in my life for? Because you're going to have to sacrifice. Something's going to be sacrificed. Especially in the beginning, to get to where you want and get the things out of your life. Something along the way has to be sacrificed. It's going to be time, it's going to be family. It's normally all the same things. Majority, the biggest thing is time away from family. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.